Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Cosplay Cave, and on this episode, thus the episode after Montreal Comic Con and the craziness, we have two lovely guests from the lands of far, far away, Canada. And we have Soul-ette Cosplay and a B'tak. No, it's just B'tak. He's like, oh God, what have I gotten myself into? Do you guys want to say where you're from?
I am from Cornwall.
And I am from Ottawa.
Cool! Hooray, welcome! We're so glad that you guys came to Montreal, and I'm guessing what brought you here was Montreal Comic Con.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, how was your convention experience?
Lovely, absolutely lovely.
No bad, nothing bad?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Okay, that's
No.
pretty.
It was.
This is it.
It was pretty intense and pretty crazy, but out of excitement because I joined my first big masquerade, so it was like mint.
Yeah, you were saying you won some prizes from
Yes.
Art of Wigs Canada.
I entered Demona from Gargoyles, and I happened to win 2 awards, which kind of knocked my socks off, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, whoa. I won Best Personification and Best Morphology. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, because you were like full body painted and you had like the wings and
Bodysuit,
everything.
yeah.
Oh, that was a bodysuit?
That was a bodysuit.
Okay,
The only
smart.
part of me that was painted was up to my neck and up.
Okay, because like her clothes are white, right?
Yes.
Like the dress is white.
Yes.
So I was like, I'm always
does it
amazed
stay
when I see
white?
that. Right? Like if you body painted yourself, it would just like rub off on the white dress and you're like, but that's
why I didn't do it though.
Smart.
I was like,
you know.
yeah, I know.
You already knew.
I've done full body paint up to here. I'm like, no, never again.
And it's just here. It's not even like your full.
Yeah, because I've done like my full arms, I've done my chest, I've done my back, I've done my neck and my face for Tango Evelyn from League of Legends.
Okay.
Way back when. 4 hours to do that versus like 38 minutes to do Demona. So
You're like,
I've
where's
learned
the
my
logic?
lesson.
So that's a tip and trick for you guys out there.
Don't do body paint, do body suits.
And how about you? How did you find your Montreal Comic Con?
So I actually didn't go to Montreal Comic Con. I was only gonna go if I got my costume finished, but it was kind of way behind.
Oh no.
So I did Anime North, YetiCon, took Montreal Comic Con off, and then I'm gonna do Otaku-Con.
Okay, dope. Yeah. And you're a little closer. Wait, is Ottawa closer or is Cornwall closer? I feel like
I think it's basically the same. They're just
Right?
like off and like exact like directions, if that makes sense.
yeah. Okay.
Because going to one then the other is like 2 hours, so
it's like you're doing
a boomerang.
a loop. Like if I know I hit Cornwall, like when I drive to conventions in Toronto, I always hit Cornwall first. But I don't hit Ottawa. It's like another way.
It's
Not that I drive, but you know.
Yeah, Ottawa's like west of here, and then Cornwall's like west and down.
So you'd be
I
doing
love how we're all doing these things.
She's totally fine.
save.
So you'd be doing like a detour if you were to do that. Okay, I get it. But so what are you working on for Otaku-thon? Is that what this is?
Yes, I'm not sure if it's gonna be finished in time, but I'm trying to finish my Leon from Resident Evil 4 cosplay.
Okay,
And
yeah,
It's kind of all over the place.
that's fine. That's like
where
I
we
said
start.
before, it's like my life. It's all over the place, but it's not a bad life, you know? So it's not a bad cosplay. You have your sleeves with you, right? So you got that done?
For the coat, yeah.
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 And so what are you working on now? Not the coat.
Well, I'm working on his undershirt right now, which is very form-fitting. So I'm working with kind of some very
Like spandex 4-way stretch.
yeah.
It looks super comfy.
It
2-way stretch.
It feels comfy, and I've got 2 templates kind of cut out for it, and I just need to kind of trace these onto the fabric, and then I'm gonna sew them up. There's gonna be a ton of seams, but it's what he's got on his, so.
Is it gonna be like an item you're gonna wear and make it part of your actual wardrobe, like after you finish it?
So the undershirt, no,
Right?
but if the jacket comes out the way it's supposed to look, I will probably wear that.
Because it looks
Good
good
answer.
so far.
It
Like
does.
it looks like a store-bought.
It does. He's really good with sewing. Don't let him fool you. He's really good at sewing. Like his craft.
All thanks to the D-stitcher.
All thanks to the
Gotta
little
have
The
the
details.
D-stitcher
D-stitcher.
nearby,
Oh
very
God,
important.
yes. It's honestly like what I was like even undoing
Wefts?
wefts.
Yeah.
I use that.
Yeah,
Like
me
I'm
too.
doing it with scissors and it's just why? 'Cause
It's
just
a lot of work.
It's just like a swift, God, I'm a mess. And it's just like a swift motion, right? You're just like, tick, 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 tick.
Yeah,
So
until you
everything
like
is,
hit the wrong one by accident and then you lose something else and you're like, no!
and it slowly starts pulling everything and you're like, no.
What have I done?
Seriously.
Yeah.
So be careful when you use one, but it is a lot of fun. Yeah. So you have one, what are you working on today?
I am working on an otaku-thon thing. I'm working on Anko from Naruto. Basically, I'm going to be pulling apart the wig and giving her bangs because the one I got doesn't have bangs. But with wigs, you can do it. It just takes a little extra work and a lot of extra patience and a whole lot of crying.
So
but
what do you take out?
All the wefts. So I'm going to throw them right back on, but I'm going to like put them in different ways. This is my second time doing it.
Okay, so you've definitely been well versed with it. It's not
Yes.
going to end up looking crazy.
My wigs are my favorite thing to work with. So.
See, I don't understand anything you're saying, so I'm kind of eager
Curious.
to see what's, yeah.
Okay, so on the inside, like you were asking me earlier.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no,
this
it's all stuck.
Has those little things.
Okay, so on the inside, you have all these different layers that all the wefts are like connected onto. What you do is you just kind of disconnect all the areas that they come across and you just pull the whole weft right off.
Yeah.
Okay.
It comes like a long string.
It's like a strand of hair. Like an extension.
Yeah, like an
That's what it look
extension,
like.
basically.
Like here
I
to
don't know
there.
if you can see there, or there.
There, here,
But,
there. What do you do with the lace part? This you keep.
I keep the lace because
Okay.
that's what I reattach it to.
Okay.
Yeah. I might also put more fabric on the inside, depending if the weft has to go a certain way and there's not enough like fabric to catch it. So,
Oh, okay.
if that makes sense.
Well, I am eager to see because I still don't understand.
It's my first time.
He's like,
first
I'll
time
sew,
doing
but
this
I will
kind of
not
wig,
take
but-
apart a wig and redo it.
Basic. I know my strengths. I like to stay in the comfort zone
That's fair. No, that's respectable.
for now.
Very
I think
respectable.
it's fun.
Yeah.
I like it though. It's a nice wig.
Yeah, I'm gonna straighten it out a little bit and I'm gonna dye it and then bleach it a little bit to get some of the color out because she has a little bit more of like a pale purple color.
Uh-huh.
So I wanna make it a little darker first and then slowly bring it back into more of a paler color.
How do you dye? Is this synthetic,
It's
right?
synthetic, yeah. It's actually, most synthetics have fabric and plastic for the wefts.
Okay.
And
So
you can dye it with fabric dye.
Yeah.
I think it's called rye dye or something. It's like a little small little bottle. You get it for like $10 or something like that.
Yeah.
I got a bunch at a discount store, so I got them for like $1 a piece.
Yay!
I got 2 purples and 2 blues.
But bleaching it, like dyeing it, I would get
Is
that.
one thing, yes.
But bleaching?
Bleaching, I've done it once and it turned out okay. It doesn't get the color completely out, it just gives it enough.
Okay.
So that's kind of what I want to do for this one.
So like, do you use actual like hydrogen peroxide and
Yes.
powder? Oh snap!
And you like just let it sit for a little bit, take it out, see where it's at, let it dry, see how it is. If it's
And it will just eat it?
Nope, not the ones, but you have to dilute it, the solution.
Okay.
You have to dilute it quite a bit. You can't just like throw it in, otherwise it's like disappearing, dissolving, and you're like, no.
Yeah, I feel like what it does to your normal hair and like what it does to like your hands. Like if you ever bleach your hair with no gloves on, like your fingers get all disgusting and like dotted with white.
Yeah.
And it goes away after like a day, but it's not cute. So I was like, oh my God, what would that do to a synthetic wig? Do I want to know? I want to try it now. Like I have some crappy wigs at home.
I'd
I
say
can-
like 30, 70, 30 being the bleach, 70 being the water.
Okay, so you're adding
solution.
water.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm learning things. That's what
Learning.
Cosplay Cave is all about. So yeah, that's your pattern. And you're gonna be making your whole shirt. Wow. I'm just like amazed because most people will try to like buy an item and like tweak it.
It's easier that way.
That's what
why.
I normally do, but I'm a nub, so.
No worries. It's a long process, but when you like actually break it down, it's not hard. It's just
Yeah.
a whole lot of sewing and cutting and figuring out shapes.
I'm also going to be making everything for this one as well because I want to enter it into a masquerade.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I want pretty much everything to be handmade. And then I plan on making a second outfit as well for the skit, which I want to make Dr. Salvador, who's the chainsaw
Okay.
guy,
Ooh.
and then do something crafty with all of that.
Is someone else obviously going to be Dr. Salvador? Or?
I've sort of voluntold one of my friends that
Voluntold.
he's gonna be Dr. Salvador. So
Okay.
it should be good. Yeah.
It's T. Okay.
And that's going to be for Otakuthon, if all goes well.
Leon's gonna be for Otakuthon. I probably won't finish the Dr. Salvador part, so I'm thinking Gianime maybe?
Ooh. When is Gianime?
January, mid-January.
So we're looking
Right.
for winter GNMA then.
See, the coat's gonna be perfect for the winter too, because it's very warm.
There's like a faux sheepskin
Yeah,
in the
it-
inside, right?
Did you want to grab it?
Yeah.
Yeah, grab it,
Show
grab
it
it,
to
grab
the
it.
lovely
Let's not
camera and the
destroy
people.
Because it's really, really professional looking, and
So
jackets are not easy to pattern and like sew out.
I've got two of the
Nice
sleeves.
too. Oh my
right?
gosh, check out the fabric on the inside. It's so soft. It's so
They
soft.
they suck to put on right now because it's so hot
You did
outside.
it before.
Well, because it's very nice and
This is like a
air-conditioned.
super AC.
But it's you.
He's like, this
Yes.
feels nice.
Yeah.
Wow,
I
that's
can
really,
get
really
used to
nice,
this.
man.
Bloop.
So
Ooh, I like
So where
how
do you
did
buy
this.
your fabric?
I buy almost everything at Fabricland usually. I kind of bought two of the most expensive materials. So both of, I think the vinyl for the outside was about 30 to 40 a meter.
I can see that. It's got patterning
Look
and
at the
stuff on
detail,
it.
yeah.
Same for the, I guess the fluffy part on the inside, but I went in for two different like 50% off sales, and I was lucky enough to get them all at like a major discount.
Nice.
So it hasn't cost me too much, but I have to tone down the mistakes. So
Yeah, like you only have so much fabric that
Yeah.
you can work with.
Yeah.
So you don't want to, it's not something you want to rebuy.
yeah.
Oh gosh. And how are you with zippers? I know that people who sew tend to not like to do jackets because zippers are really fussy.
I don't like doing zippers,
Yeah.
but I've done a few for bodysuits, and you gotta like stretch it with the lens.
Bodysuits are the worst with zippers because it has to be like an invisible zipper.
So I sewed on a fly to Leon's jeans, and I've never done that before, and it kind of turned out. But I don't know. Sewing zippers is tricky because you do have to think ahead.
Yeah.
With the coat, I've kind of got an idea of how I'm going to do it. But again, I've never really had to sew a zipper into a coat before, so it's going to be a first-time thing.
And
So
it's a different kind of zipper. I feel like it's easier than the
de-stitch.
pants. Yeah, so in
it's going to be
case,
very important.
that's how you'll minimize the amount of like fabric you will screw up, basically. De-stitch, Reeves, fabric. Mr. Fluffy Wiggles. I want to say that 3 times fast. Mr. Fluffy Wiggles, Mr. Fluffy Wiggles, Mr. Fluffy Wiggles. Okay, it's pretty fly. All that to
Thank
say. He's like, I know. I don't have a fly. I'm not even wearing pants. I'm not gonna. They're legging, it's gone. Get your mind out of the gutter. Jeez, it's gonna be one of those streams, ain't it? Great. Guys, please send us all the jokes in chat. Make us laugh. I'll try not to laugh. So everyone's gonna write in jokes and we'll read them out loud and you can watch me not laugh at any of them.
Can I do like a high five now? Come on, come on.
Let's go! It's honestly
It's
so
legit.
soft and
It's so nice.
I really like it. Beanduck, I think you're the coolest person ever, Rosie. Hashtag joke.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
I love my team. Great people. That laugh was not to the joke. It was to my joke. Pat clap. Okay. Okay, the Zolak.
Hey Sammy!
Oh man. But yeah, no, it looks really, really good. I can't wait to see the finished product.
Thank you, me too.
All of us
Can't wait to wear
inside.
the coat.
Yeah.
And then he'll get like a bunch of coat commissions.
Everyone will be like, hey, so I want this.
Thinking, I want a coat. Well, because like the game is super popular now, so
It is.
people like his Leon's
Style.
like aesthetic.
But let's be real here. That's not the only reason why everyone likes him. Leon's
he's a
top
fun
notch.
fan piece. What do people call Ben last week when he came on? Quite the specimen. Jazzy J, Resident Evil. Yeah, I like watching playthroughs of it. I do play it, but it's one of those games that like even if you're watching it and not playing it yourself, it's just entertaining.
It is. I've only played a little bit of 4 and beat the entire 5 with my hubby. That was when we like first got together. It was like a bonding moment, so it was like really awesome because we both really liked it. So
I don't do well with the whole horror games thing. So Resident Evil 4 was special though, because that was the first Resident Evil game I played way back in the day. And you know, after a while you kind of deal with the horror a bit, but then I started playing the new remake of 2. I finished Leon's route, didn't finish Claire's route, but like it's intimidating. You have to play it kind of during the day. You can't play it when the sun goes down.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the more jumpy ones.
Yeah. I just don't like getting chased by Mr. X. You're trying to like puzzle manage and then you hear the footsteps
and you're like, God damn, no! Is there something I can hide in? Run away!
Yeah.
Jazzy J, confession, I don't play it without a walkthrough. Oh my God, this stream was built for me. Yeah, man, same. Like I remember when I was playing Outlast, I kept getting caught and there was a certain point where I was like, okay, I give up. Watching a walkthrough, I was one of those. But I also played it on stream, so like I was lucky enough that my viewers were like trying to help me, which is great. They were like, Rosie, turn here. Go in the locker. Just get in the locker. And I was like, okay, go, Jesus. Gets in the locker. Like if you go on my stream, like you'll see like some of the clips are from that. I remember I was in my friend's apartment and I just like yelled. Like I just yelled, and he was like, "Oh, there's people upstairs, people downstairs."
They're come running down with a baseball bat, but like, who's in there?
Hello. And I was like, "Oh shit, man, I'm so sorry." Just like with the headphones and the screen, it's just like. Really got into it. It's one of those games. It's like Resident Evil. It's just like, it makes you jump.
I used to have a roommate that I'd play all the scary games with, and I remember playing Outlast, but it was a lot of him with the controller and then me just kind of like
watching,
curled up, and then every once in a while you do one of these.
Like, no.
Yeah, it's too much for me. Yeah.
Irubana says, I'm here, but / ocular migraine, so I'm listening. Oh, hello.
I hope you get better, because that sucks.
You have no idea what that means, really.
Okay, yes. Sean. Right, okay, so our first episode ever of Depth of Field. I know my stuff. So one of our other shows on Tuesday at 9 p.m. is called Depth of Field, and Eric Cohen, our host, interviews like video game voice actors. He's interviewed fight coordinators. He's interviewed comedians, a bunch of people. And the first ever episode was with Sean Bateman. That's what Beichu? Who's Bateman? Who they? So Sean Beichu, who is the mocap actor / voice actor for the first Outlast, yeah, but for Outlast 2. So it's not the one in the hospital, it's the one... Oh, he did both? Okay, so I thought. I'm lost. But wait, is he the mocap actor too? Does he do...
It's a point of view camera, so there's no mocap.
Oh my God, you're all right? I'm thinking of Resident Evil 2 now. Jesus.
It's all good.
The settings
we ain't judging.
The setting for Outlast and for Resident Evil 2 looked kind of similar.
That was beautiful, Rosie.
Resident Evil 2?
We'll all be doing that now.
It's like that over there. Yeah, but Sean's a super cool guy, and Eric Cohen got to interview him in the first episode of Depth of Field, and yeah, I got to meet him. So that was cool. And I got to see him again at Montreal Comic Con this weekend because he was there autographing, and I got to chill with him, and he followed me on Instagram, and I was like, I'm the girl from Cosplay Cave. Do you remember me? And he was like, oh my God, yes! Because he just like walked in and was like, so what's going on? And we're like, oh, we're another show, unless you want to cosplay with us. Like, you cool? You cool with that? No, he did not cosplay with us. Maybe one day he can.
Maybe.
But I mean, yeah. trying to get everyone to cosplay with us would be quite the job. We would have to make all the costumes. I'm sure they would like it though.
Gotta,
Elizabeth
put that to
Neal,
the cameras.
slow claps with love for Rosie. Thank you, Elizabeth Neal. Very cool. Liz, who is one of the LARP/Beanduck Productions people. If you spotted us at Montreal Comic Con this weekend, she was there with us. Yeah, it was a good time, man. I really like Montreal Comic Con. I found that there was less people this year, though. I don't know if you go.
I heard that from the vendors, actually. A lot of them said they didn't make as much sales as they did the previous year.
Really? 'Cause
Yeah.
I ran into some people who were like, I know there was less people in here. It was only 60,000.
But they made more sales?
But they made more.
Might
And I
depend
was
on
like,
the vendor, too.
huh. The Soul-ette says 100%. Guessing they're talking about the less people or our clapping? Not the clapping. It- the less people. There was less people, yeah. Because by Saturday at like 3 p.m., usually like you can't walk through the hall. I mean, you were in a huge cosplay with wings. Like I wouldn't suggest that you walk through the hall in the first place. But
I did it anyway. I was like,
you did?
yeah, I was walking through the merch for a while too. I went to go say hi to some buddies.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
you've got cojones,
Yeah,
my
and I
girl.
actually went to go say hi to the character creator artist guy for Gargoyles because he was there
Oh.
as well.
Yeah.
That's timely.
It
Dope.
was. I took a little selfie with him and everything, and he was super excited. And he was like, biggest like smile from like ear to ear. He was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, it's like when people actually make a cosplay and go through the effort of like meeting the actors. I mean, like they always freaking love it.
Oh god, yeah.
Always.
They're like children, and I love it.
I mean,
We're all children, to be honest.
oh yeah.
Age means nothing.
Solosk. Solosk. Hey guys, what's up? It's been so long since I've last been here. I know I haven't seen your name pop up in a while, but I'm so glad that you are back. Welcome.
Welcome.
We are doing all the fun things. We'll start to craft. I'll start to craft now. I want to. It's always like this. Someone told me like Cosplay Cave, the cosplay show where you want to craft but then get super distracted by just
Yes.
being. That we don't.
That's usually cosplay in general.
In
though.
general,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So like story time. When I go to work on stuff in my basement, because that's where my cosplay dungeon is, it's
dungeon.
like 80% of me dancing in the mirror to music. That's just going and happening, putting things on at the same time, and the other 20% actually working on cosplay. That's why it takes me so long to work and finish a cosplay.
At least you're keeping your mood like up
Exactly.
and positive.
Yeah.
So that's what's most important.
Yes.
Oh, also I took them out so that if you did need to use the pins, you
Cool.
can use them.
These are really cute.
See-
Are these meant for wigs?
Yeah. So they're T-pins to like hold your wig down.
I was gonna say, because I just use my little sewing pins.
I mean that too, right?
Yeah,
The
I
ones
do
with the little ball?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, Hortense. I also murdered Hortense. I like made a hole in her face/eyeball. She'll never be the same again, guys. I'm sorry. Cyberfox, hi Beanduck, hi Soul-ette and B'tak. Hello Cyberfox. We also ran into Cyberfox, who also had a panel like right after us at Montreal Comic Con. Hope your panel went well, man.
It did.
It did. You were
I was
there.
there.
It was
Went very
like
well.
autism and cosplay. Yeah, I know that he's super passionate about that and
Yes.
always talks about it. I know that he's gone on like CBC to talk about just like geekdom and
Yeah.
autism.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a topic that's very close to his heart. So I knew he would kill it as a panel.
He also takes fantastic pictures. I've got to work with him before.
You have worked with him.
Yeah.
So have I.
That's what I thought, because that's where I saw your work for the first time, was through Cyberfox's page. Yeah, he does shoot with a ton of people. So if you guys are looking for someone who has, works in the Montreal area, you guys can hit up Cyberfox. Check out his page. What have you done to Hortense? Liz leaves for 1 week and I murder her. She has like, I think it was the stand. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was
One
like
of
this part of the
these.
stand.
Yeah, it's like the perfect song.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I can replace her with Hortense 2.0.
So like there's like little stitches.
But it won't be the same, I know.
They're, like, slowly
I'm
stitching
sorry, Liz.
And they're, like, it
I know
comes
she was
apart
your
now.
friend first.
And
You
How
just
come
keep
you do
going
that?
all the way across. Because I want to take all of these apart and I want to like re-sew them back on so I get like a better shape. Because this wig doesn't have bangs.
Interesting.
So Anko does. So I'm going to reapply and have wings.
I like this. I'm learning new things.
Right? And
That's
I'm
the
learning new
point.
things. Like I never thought of this. Like gluing it down on the inside.
Oh, you
so
glued it?
No, I just
Or is it
I
like-
sort of rolled up the rim essentially, and then I sewed it down because
So
the
Canadian.
the fluffy material, it frays quite a bit and it
Oh.
makes a lot of mess. So I wanted to kind of seal it, and then this way it's going to be a lot easier as well when I attach it to the body of the coat itself. I just think it gives the edge a much nicer
It does.
finish
No, it
to it.
does.
So.
I like it.
Your sewing lines so straight,
It's so nice.
so perfect.
It looks store-bought.
Thank you.
It really does.
I really hope it turns out because I wanna be that guy who wears like the video game memorabilia out in public, but because it looks like a normal coat, you can kind of get away with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then
Who would be like, I mean, I've heard people be like, oh my God, is that a Leon coat? Or like, oh my God, is that a Nathan Drake coat? Or like, oh my
That's
God,
true.
is that a
Whatever
Jessica Jones coat? Oh my God, is that a, who's the other guy? That a lot of
Indiana
people-
Jones? That's another one.
That's another one, yes. Han Solo.
Find out what you're thinking.
But his is like iconic, like that you can definitely tell. But another one is, what's his name? Negan. Like it's just like a basic jacket.
Yeah.
But it's like when it's the exact same cut and the zippers are in the right place, you're like, that's it.
see, and I like it because you can blend in with the normies, but at the same time, if there's any kind of like
Weeps.
weebs in the crowd or
They
just wherever
know.
you are, they'll be like,
They see
hey,
you.
is that from Resident Evil? And you're just like, yeah, it is. And then
they're like-
you meet friends.
You bond.
You meet friends
Yeah.
that way. It's so good.
true. That's how I make all my friends at work. I put like
bond.
weird shit on my desk or I
Yeah.
wear like funny anime shirts and stuff. Okay, Julian, I'm trying to make your life easier. My screech has already ruined people's ears. I don't want my mic to start ruining people's ears too.
Would you like
Is
to
it?
pretend?
How is it now? Perfect. I just need
Unless
to
she
not
does that
move.
stuff. I don't know.
I just came back from a shoot with Vanilla and a little chirrut. Chirrut.
Well, I hope it was fun and I hope it went well.
They were our guests last week on Cosplay Cave. But if
I
you
was
don't
gonna
know,
say.
now you know.
We know now.
Yeah, I like that like in Montreal at least, there's like so many cosplayers.
I know, you guys have a big community here.
Yeah, in Ottawa, I feel like it's like so.
It's- yeah.
There's a decent community in Ottawa, I'd say. From like all the people that I know from Ottawa, decent amount. But Montreal, definitely.
Well, because Ottawa also gets all the Gatineau people.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So like that infuses it,
Collides.
so it like evens out. Like it's a lot bigger than you think. Huh. It's also super close to Montreal. So at the end of the day, like Cornwall, Montreal, Ottawa is just kind of like closer. Toronto is the only one where that'll be like, okay, that's its own.
Yeah, it's its own little thing.
Ottawa's also kind of like a smaller town too, so I feel like the cosplayers there, they all do sort of know each other.
Yeah.
Good crew.
Yeah.
You can learn a lot from them.
You can. A lot of talent, man.
Yeah.
A lot of talent.
Yeah.
The Zolak says, I've seen a dude dressed like Negan on the bus with a shirt eating and with a, I said shirt, but I will not pronounce the word, with a bloop eating grin in the back of the bus like he's the only one in on the secret. Sounds like
I mean,
Negan.
that would be me, to be fair.
She's like, only I know.
Only I know.
Did he have a bat though? Because
See, that'd scare me if there was someone with the leather jacket and a bat
and
on
the
a
red
bus.
scarf. You need the red scarf.
Yeah, I would be like, here's my
And then
stop.
Get off. This was up.
The bus,
Panic run
the
out.
bus is already an adventure in and of itself,
Yes.
so I can
Oh man.
that kind of.
Yeah, want to talk about Ottawa public transit?
Yeah, that LRT we're still waiting for.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Yeah. Canada problems, you know.
yeah.
Oh, we know.
Hey chat, where are y'all from? Are any of you from Canada? I feel like most of the people in chat usually are Canadian. We do have some little international friends who come in here and there who are fans of Beanduck and Cosplay Cave. So I'm definitely gonna remove this.
So what are you doing?
I'm making a mess.
Good answer.
Basically.
Aren't we all?
So I'm making a wig for Chibi Moon, but she's gonna be Punk Chibi Moon. Actually,
Really nice.
this is the like jean jacket that I have. It's an old jean jacket, but it's a little big.
Ooh.
So I was like, I can just use it for cosplay. So I bought like the pink fabric spray paint.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cover all the buttons and I'm gonna spray paint it pink.
Very nice.
Actually, I kind of feel like keeping it blue because the skirt is already pink, and then I was like, pink, pink,
There's really a lot of pink.
pink. Like I get that's what the art is. Like I'm basing it off art. It's gonna be like a punk Chibi Moon. But I'm also like, I could always just like tweak it a little bit, add like pink accents, but not. I'm Canadian. I'm from BC. Solos.
Hey.
Zolak, I am one of those Ottawanians. Ottawanians.
I love
Figured
it.
it out. Ottawa is such like an interesting place. I feel like Montreal, it's like super bilingual, but not as much as Montreal.
Yes.
Yes.
So like
Yeah.
it depends where you go. Not
Throw
everyone
that
speaks
back on
French.
later.
Do you speak French?
So I understand it much more than I speak it, but when I speak it, it's still rough.
Okay, do you
Je
want to
be-
give us a little?
J'ai besoin d'un peu. Like I'm already screwing it up.
No, just
J'ai besoin de practice, de pratiquer mon français.
he did it. He got it. That's
High
already.
five.
It's already like 10 times better than like Torontonians. Yeah, that's like
Hating on
I'm from
Toronto, I
Montreal, epic. Yes, you are. Yeah, like if you go to Toronto, they're like, oh, je parle français.
Oh no, that's me. I'm like,
But you're in Cornwall. It's like
I know.
not the capital.
Well, my mom is very French. My mom's side is completely French.
Oh, really?
And then there's
like my dad's
me.
You're like, I don't know what happened there.
I don't know.
Just gonna-
Mom was supposed to teach me French. She tried to teach me French. I went to French school.
Really?
Yeah.
In Cornwall?
No, in Val-des-Mont. It's in Quebec-ish. It's very
Okay.
pretty. Very pretty.
Nice.
So like on a little hill. It's very nice. I didn't do so well. Teacher had to talk to me in English and pull me aside from time to time and
like,
ask how
okay.
I'm doing, and I'm like, not so well, but I'm trying.
And she was like, now say that in French.
Yeah, basically.
Pas bien du tout.
Got little tweaks to be
Yeah,
done.
I'm gonna fix up a couple things here.
Seriously, I need to find that fabric. Sometimes
so
I go to
nice.
Fabricland and I find all these fluffy, vibrant fabrics that I'm like, I just want this. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but I want this fluffy thing in my life.
That's the danger of Fabricland. I have a ton of fabrics that have yet to be used, but they looked cool.
Beanduck. Oh, Cyberfox, so he took that photo of you.
Yes.
Honestly, the bodysuit is impeccable.
Thank
like,
you.
The stream can't see it, but it's just like seamless.
I
oh, they
wore-
can. Wow.
I worked extremely hard on that to make sure you would not see seams, you would not see any buttons. You don't know that the shirt and the pants actually come off. They're just buttoned underneath the loincloth. You don't know that there's a harness there because you can't see it because the straps are really thin in the front. And yeah, unless you
Professional.
go behind me, you can see like the plaque of vinyl wood that just kind of sticks out occasionally. Which
Okay,
is,
which was holding the wings?
yeah,
Okay.
that was my main piece to keep it all together.
Oh, who
Very
else did
proud
her
of them.
wings like that? Sam, Deceptology, Estrada.
Yes.
So
yes.
she did a Maleficent.
Yes, it was so pretty. I got so happy I got to see it in person. So pretty.
I know, like every costume they did this weekend.
I know, just top notch. Just
Yeah, you. Oh, trust me, they know Cosplay Cave is a thing, but you know, work and
work and stuff.
stuff
is-
always
yeah.
gets. So,
I work
hopefully-
today, I work tomorrow, but I'm here.
Wait, did you drive all in one day?
I finished work at 1:36, walked home, went to the station, drove here on the megabus, and then walked
Oh my
45
God.
minutes from there to here, because, you know, I love cosplay and I love you guys. So.
Oh my gosh! She came from so far.
But we just met.
But
know.
we just met.
Even better, friendship begins before we're even friends.
So you have to go all the way back home after this?
He's actually driving me home, so it's not too bad.
Oh my god. You saint.
Cosplay road trip.
Yay!
I mean, those are always super fun. Like
Right?
car rides, like it just.
See, I haven't told her, but I've got a whole bunch of weeb tunes queued up.
Yes!
The most important part of the cosplay road trip.
It is.
What's your favorite like song to play in the car? And do you karaoke?
I do indeed.
I really like doing Crocodile Rock by Elton John because it brings back memories of like us with my dad, because he used to come pick us up every 2 weeks for like scheduled visits and stuff. And that song, like he loved playing Elton John because something we all really enjoyed. And I guess we all got carried away. We're all going home one day, and I think it was me up front or him up front. Someone like turned it up a little bit. And then we started going with it, and then I started singing, Dad starts singing, the boy started singing, and then the la 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 part starts to come on, and we all started doing that. La 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 la. It was perfect. So good.
It like
So good.
definitely like good karaoke
It is.
cartoons.
It is.
Oh my gosh, what is on this wig?
Is it Arda?
It is not an Art of Weeks Canada wig, but guys, this week, just like every other week, we have our discount code active. So you can use the code ARDABEAN to get $10 off your $50 purchase. Correct? ARDABEAN, ARDABEAN. So just put that into your purchase at the end and it'll be on the total of your basket. You'll get $10 off if you spend more than $50 on Art of Weeks Canada. Doubt. Oh, and the prints. Oh, okay. Already?
Well, no, we haven't mentioned.
The camera. It's true. The camera's been probably showing them for a while. I was like, oh, it's a surprise. So we have two lovely prints that we're going to be giving away during this stream. One from each of our cosplayers. Why is my team laughing at me again?
Because I love you.
So we're going to be giving away these prints later on in the stream. Lovely Julian, who's at the computer laughing at me right now, will give me the okay signal, and I'll be like, hey everyone, just exclamation mark cosplay in the chat, and you can win these lovely prints. So stay posted and keep watching, because that will happen later on in the stream.
Sorry. Oh, I thought I totally elbowed you there.
Anyone want a clip? Now I have Crocodile Rock in my head.
Good stuff though, eh? Gonna go home, we're gonna be like, la 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 la.
So, on the topic of cartoons and karaoke, I have to give a shout out to one of my cosplay crew back in Ottawa, newly formed Tease Cosplay.
Tease, how do you, like tease?
I think it's Tees, but it's supposed to be a play on words like tease.
Like a tease.
Yeah.
I like that.
But when we go to cons and stuff, we usually have a playlist that consists of a lot of Kesha and a lot of Katy Perry, the
That is
essentials.
Beautiful. Every road trip needs Katy Perry.
It gets very loud, very
Yes.
rowdy.
And Kesha.
Fireworks. And you don't even need to sing. You just scream.
You scream.
Wake
Out the
up
window,
in
just
the
roll it
morning
down.
feeling like Pete.
Come on, let your colors burn. Okay, we're gonna stop because the up part is just.
It's intense. It's really intense. Unless we're doing some Phantom of the Opera
I'm coming
here.
for the ride, guys. I'm going in the car with you. I'm
Like,
not going to work tomorrow. I'm calling in sick for the rest of the week. Shit, they'll find this. It'll be video evidence. Delete this stream. Oh God. Okay, I need to tone it down a bit. Who am I kidding? I can't. So
Well,
like, I twitch. I'm sure that's how our guests feel too.
What do you mean?
And here we were thinking we were gonna get stuff done. Hey man, it's all about having fun, right?
Exactly.
Cosplay is all about having fun.
It is.
So most of the time it's very, very stressful.
It is.
What was like the most stressful time you ever had, like while cosplaying? What was the worst?
Do we mix that in with bad experience or just bad?
Sure, man. Why not?
I don't
Double
know.
whammy. Let's just whack it all out.
So no names, but I tried really hard like to help friends. I will reach out and help all my friends all the time because fuck what I want. I love my friends more than me. No, I'm serious though, I do love my friends. I will always reach out and always help them out first before my own stuff because I love my friends. And we pumped out a bunch of cosplays for everyone because everyone was struggling, everyone was having a hard time. It was like ultimate con crunch before Anime North. And I stayed up all night trying to get everyone's stuff done, you know, because that's who I am.
Trying to get everyone else's stuff done?
Yeah. Well, they had hard times. Like I had the sewing machine, no one else had one.
Oh, okay.
And
So
I don't like people touching my baby because it's mine.
You're like, I'll sew for you, please.
Yes, basically. And I couldn't finish mine in time. I had a photo shoot and stuff. So I tried my hardest, you know, and I brought it with me to get it done at the con. And I was already having like, you know, an off time because I already knew it wasn't done, but I did my best to finish it. It popped in the back a little bit. And on top of that, I had body paint to do for that. So, and I woke up as early in the morning as I could to get it done. You know, a little discouraged because the costume didn't turn out how I wanted it. I didn't finish it completely, but I was gonna, you know, do it anyway, have a good time. You know, I was gonna be hanging out with some awesome friends later, so
Yeah,
who cares? But then the body paint took a lot longer than it was supposed to. Instead of 4 hours, it was going on like
As
four
it
and a half.
does.
Exactly, and everyone was upset because they really wanted to get to the con. They had panels to go to, friends to see, photography. I know what you're thinking. I know, no names. And
No.
No names.
I remember this.
yes, you remember the story. And they just kind of, someone hopped in to help me out, you know, just to, you know, to be an awesome friend. But I didn't realize that they were being more frustrated by it. And they're like, I don't want to do makeup anymore, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm sorry I asked. So I'm like, I'm trying to do it and they're trying to do it. And yeah, I got a little sour. And
So every con I've seen you at, you're always smiling, very happy, got your con mom persona going.
Yeah, like you were saying.
I remember that con, and that was the first time I was like,
yeah, I was very discouraged and
What's
upset.
up?
are you good?
Yeah. I made it work. It sucked because like everything wasn't finished in the back of the costume. So, and we were supposed to like do a few dips with the costume. And I was too embarrassed that the costume might like pop in the back. So I was like, maybe not. But we
just
still
like,
had a good
forget
time.
it.
And then at the end, we did our photo shoot and we did a dip and it was glorious. I'm so glad we did that. And it turned around in the end, but.
Yeah, it sucks when that kind of stuff happens, and it's like what I told my friends. This weekend I wasn't in cosplay at Montreal Comic Con, so it was like a different experience for me. And even not in cosplay, to like meet up with friends and like have to like be burdened with what everybody else wants to do.
Yeah.
When like you're just trying to get your stuff done. Like,
Yeah.
my line this weekend was if I waited, and it's something I learned in cosplay as well, is if I waited for anybody but myself, I would never get anything done.
Yeah.
Like, just make your own plans and don't burden your friends with having to wait for you. I would also tell my friends, like, it's cool, go, because I don't know when I'll be done.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
just leave. And it happens a lot at Fan Expo because it's a huge con.
Yeah.
And like, usually in a bigger costume.
Yeah.
So if I do need help, I'll maybe get like one person that I know and trust who won't be like tilted by the fact that they're helping me.
Yeah.
Literally. So yeah, but I totally feel you. It's a frustrating experience to make, and people are trying to guilt you into being like,
Yeah, exactly.
hurrying up and ruining your experience.
Yeah. That's why I try not to do as much for people anymore. I kind of encourage them to teach themselves, do their own
Yes.
stuff. I have 5 sewing machines at home now, so people can just take one and bring it home and work on it. So
You know, if you live in the Cornwall region,
let me know. I've got machines for days.
and she'll help you out, but don't stress her out. Basically,
Don't do
that's
it.
what it is.
No.
The Soul-ette hashtag Normie Rosie, I know. Oh my God. Like someone had seen me and they were like, aren't you normally in cosplay? And I was like, yeah, I am. Glad you noticed.
So I was gonna ask about that because normally when I go to cons and stuff, there'll always be, I don't know, there's like the day or something where you don't have something ready, or maybe for the con in general, you don't have something ready, so you're gonna go in like your normal outfit.
Yeah.
And it feels weird and kind of sucky in a way because you're not dressed up when you're used to dressing up, but then you do get a different experience of the con because you're not being stopped all the time. You're not, I don't know, you can kind of hold on to more merch and stuff like that. It's like a weird experience, kind of.
It's like liberating.
It is.
But not saying that cosplay is restrictive. It's just you go into it knowing you're going to get stopped, and all this is just a consequence of you wearing a cosplay.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a bad thing. It's just the reality of being in a costume. Oh, Kiwi Bard says that knocked his picture.
Hey!
Right.
Is it the one I'm thinking of? Is it the like epic arm one? Because like that one's my favorite.
Show us on the screen.
The one that you sent.
Okay, I think it's the one where
You have the arm,
going
yeah.
like this, yeah.
It's good stuff.
Oh.
Another photo sent to us.
Oh, it's me!
Cyberfox photo.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done a lot of shoots with Cyberfox over the years.
He does
Building.
do a lot of conventions, like in
does.
like
In
that
the area.
region. He'll do the smaller cons too.
Yeah.
How is Cornwall, like convention-wise? I've never been.
It's good. It's good. I find since it's opened, it's slowly died down.
Really?
Yes, like greatly so. To the point like the year that like this year was really bad on Sunday. Like there was nobody in the convention center. Just a couple of like randos running around and like the casual people who always go to these cons and the guests. And it was like, oh, cricket, looking around. Where are all the people?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because like for a few years, Cornwall was kind of like the ball was rolling.
It was
and
rolling. It was doing really well, and then
Any-
something just kind of happened.
Can we name like?
No, maybe not. Just,
No. Okay.
just to keep things under wrap.
Yeah.
Don't want people
Oh.
coming back at us.
Yeah.
There's tea here.
Lots
There's
of
a
tea.
story behind this.
We won't get into
Always
deets, but
cosplayers.
Yeah,
there's
this is
reasons
totally coming together.
for it. I feel like if people would reach out instead of pushing people aside, it would have done better.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. We'll
I'm
just believe in that.
curious though, because Montreal Comic Con had less people, but didn't necessarily have less business, so that's what matters. But I'm curious to see Fan Expo this year. But they just announced more guests for Fan Expo.
Yes.
So yeah, like Pamela Anderson and Jason Momoa.
Ooh.
So
He's a
Yeah.
big guy, him too. Oh my god.
Like, he'll rack in ladies and all the single mothers. I'm joking.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's definitely cute. Because if I do this well, it'll hide the really ugly looking ponytail. So we're gonna.
We got this.
You know what
Did you want this since I'm not using this right now?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Do
I'll
it.
Plop her on there. Yeah. Oh, Hortense. Give me Hortense. It's okay.
Perfect.
Hortense. I'm so sorry I hurt you. I know that we're gonna have to talk about that when Liz gets back, but she doesn't know. Oh wait, she does. She came on stream and she was like, "WTF, Rosie?" Damn it. The Zolak. What about Geek Market style con for Cornwall?
That wouldn't be a bad idea. I feel like that's kind of what another cosplayer was trying to do. But we'll see. We'll see. There is another tiny con since certain somebody isn't around anymore to host CodaCon. There's now a cosplay con. Small little event, roughly the same size as a picnic, but there's panels and there's guests and it's outdoors and there's a cute little masquerade. You know, it's something. You don't have to wait a whole year for another con. We have one in, I think it's April for Cape, and then the other one in
Cape, that's
August.
the one.
That's
That one's bigger.
that one's bigger. That's the
Okay.
Comic Con. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because that's what I was used to hearing about. And like, well, the Estrada sisters, like Carmeline and Sam, they will usually go to Cape.
Yeah.
So that's why I know they drive down.
I do like Cape. Cape's a lot of fun. I really like seeing the local people mixed in with like people who come all over the place to come see me. It's like, hey guys, like we're here. You came to Cornwall.
It's kind of how I feel about Ottawa. I did Ottawa Comic Con 1 year, 2 years. It was fun, but I definitely need to make it a priority, and it's like May. So when I was in school, it was like an awkward time because it was like finals, or like you just finished finals, but like you don't have time to con crunch because you're in finals.
Yeah.
Oof.
Right? So it's like literally not even a week after you're done school, which is awesome, but if you're not wearing an old cosplay, you kind of can't really do it realistically, unless you're gonna procrastinate, like I have done in the past. Not impossible.
And I know for some people it's an issue too, because Anime North is like 2 weeks
2
away
weeks
from
after,
that.
yeah. So you're
Yeah.
better off just like doing the work for Anime North instead.
Yeah.
Agreed. What was that voice, Rosie?
I love how we're actually working on things.
I love it. Like
Getting things done.
I like don't normally style wigs, so this is like very like
Super cute.
different for me. It's like all little changes, but they make a big difference.
They
at
do.
the end of the day,
No, they
you
really
know?
do.
Just like
Adds more poof, adds more volume. If you even want it poofier, you can even tease the inside hairs and then put the outside hairs around it to make it even bigger. Teasing adds a lot of volume to a wig.
Yeah.
I actually have some work in progress pictures that I think I sent over with like half of the wigs kind of like doing a thing, and it's all just like teasing and then bringing it down and trying to comb it out and give it what you want to and just spraying the crap out of it. And
So
try to
like
keep
you
it still.
tease every weft.
Every weft from top
So-
to bottom and then slowly like bring it back in depending on what I want.
I may want to do that with like the bangs. so
That would be
they're
good because
more
I know you want like
dramatic.
the little anime thing
Yeah.
going.
I want to
So-
be an anime boo. Anime
Yeah, you can
boo.
kind of like
Anime boo.
bring it in, tease the crap out of it on the bottom here.
It's kind of a shitty wig though.
It's okay,
Pardon
still
my
make it work.
French. But
Keep it back first and then slowly bring it forward and then slowly bend it in to where you want it.
I need to get clips.
Clips.
What's wrong?
Quit.
Quit.
No,
Done.
Julian, come back. What are we gonna do? I'm not gonna see what the chat has to say. So I like kept it split for a week, like with the spray, and then I'm kind of like, so you would just do that?
Yeah. I
Oh, yeah, it already-
Yeah, it already makes a big difference, eh? So you just keep going. So bring her.
Huh. Do you ever tease with a comb?
Yes, I prefer my little
Right?
brush at home. Something like this, but it's got like longer stuff.
You're just gonna have hair everywhere, like little pink hairs. You're gonna have some in your costume. You can go home and be like, what the heck?
Just kind of keep
What
going,
was
keep
this?
going, just keep bringing it back and just keep teasing, keep teasing. Hairspray occasionally and then just keep going with that.
Occasional hairspray.
Occasional
Okay.
hairspray.
I'm gonna move
Or
it.
you can just, if you really want it to stay, tease the base like absolute crazy till it's like an absolute mess. Spray it so it stays put and then work up just a little bit higher and then bring everything back after it's dried and then you can play around with it and move it. That's what I did for my chic bangs for my pool party or swimsuit version. They came out really
Yeti?
nice. For YetiCon, yeah.
It's crazy how much that con has grown, like
know.
from its conception to now. Like there was so many of my American friends who came down for this one. They were like, "Oh yeah, we'll come." And I was like, "Seriously? You don't need any more convincing than that?" They're like, "No,
Let's just go.
we just
you
want
know.
to come."
That was a fun con.
It was a fun
Yeah.
con.
Was it your first Yeti con?
Yeah.
Mine too.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
No.
It's an
I
experience.
realized something. We met. You were chic at the photo shoot.
Oh shit, that was what I recognized you. I was like, I know him, but I don't know. Maybe I see a lot of people, so hey.
Wait.
You
Wait,
were
how?
yeah, that guy.
Was this at the Smash?
At the Smash shoot,
So-
yeah. He was
Lil
was it
Mac?
Lil Mac? Yeah. He's Little Mac. Look at that.
Well, Julian the Coolian. Yeah, definitely need hairspray on this. It's like way too
Way too
sleek.
thin. I believe there's something on the screen. Do we read that? Or
Are we
you
allowed
read
to read those?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Okay, we weren't sure. We're like waiting for
Still
you.
haven't gone to YetiCon. TP's.
Come with us next year.
Yeah, just do it.
It's a lot of fun. Bring sunscreen, because
Oh God.
the one day where the pool was open, I didn't wear sunscreen, and I was dealing with the sunburn for about 2.5 weeks after that.
Yep.
Oof.
That'll happen.
It's that super pale weeb complexion.
It's okay. The animals appreciate you. You make all the like little fantasy girls crumble. All the girls' fantasies.
Brett's like, oh.
Yeah.
He's a cosplay boy, and he's pale and adorable. Oh my God, is this my husbando?
You're living Shota.
Is this my husbando?
Yeah.
Gotta read it though.
Zolak, you lobstered B'tak? I did.
I love that term.
Were you like medium rare steak?
I was like super red, and it was only my shoulders and my neck. Everything else, for whatever reason, was untouched. And luckily I had a wig on, so I kind of protected my face a bit.
And your scalp, because that would have been.
I was pool party hope on Sunday. So just toss the wig on, put on his orange like bandana thingy he's got, and then I had the swimsuit on and just.
What pool did you go to?
On the Sunday they had the, I guess like that big indoor-outdoor pool, kind of
the main
reserved
one.
for the YetiCon goers.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. I don't know if anyone was there, but there was like almost like a Katamari effect where there were a bunch of people on all of the mats, the floating mats and the floating flamingos, and they just started absorbing everyone else and all the other floaty mat things. And then eventually they made like a giant wave pool because they kept like
That is beautiful.
slamming down on everything. Oh, the pool was a lot of fun on the Sunday.
I was like at the Whiter Lodge, which is like, I could see that pool from my balcony.
Ooh.
And so we could hear the party, we could hear the DJ.
It was fun. That was my favorite thing. I wanted to go to YetiCon for the swimming in cosplay kind of. And so Sunday it finally happened because Saturday was kind of with the
Muggy.
weather.
Yeah, the weather wasn't so nice.
But that was so fun. Just everyone was in such a good mood. And then they also made a train with all of the floaty stuff. And then they'd do the train, so they'd go in, they'd go to the outside, and then they would find something or someone and sacrifice them to the bucket god.
Oh my
Because
God.
there's a
Because the bucket that fills with water.
There was a
and then
bucket that
jumps
filled
up,
up with
yeah.
water and stuff. So they'd go out into the outdoor part. They'd pick something up, and they'd go. I don't remember what they were saying, but they're like sacrifice or something. Then they'd go to the bucket. Everyone would stand under the bucket. They'd get doused, and then they'd go back outside and party
Do it
up
all
again.
over
That's
again.
great.
Oh, it was so fun.
That sounds
That's,
like a lot of
yeah,
fun.
that's a fun con.
It is. That's why I always like from the first year, when we came back after the first year, everyone was like, oh, new con, like we're not sure we feel about it. And then it was like, no, you guys gotta go. And then they were like, oh, okay, we'll test it out. And then the second year, those people were like, OMG, everyone, you gotta go. And then by like this year, which is the fourth year, it was
Crazy.
nuts. That was a lot of people, and I'm glad we're gonna like take over Blue Mountain
Yeah,
by
just
next year.
cosplayers
That's
everywhere.
Right?
My favorite thing about cons is the weeb takeover. So YetiCon's fun because you're in the whole village and you'll see some normies walking around and stuff, but then you see like everyone dressed up and it's at
You're
one
like,
point
"My
you
people."
get more cosplay people than the normies, and it's like, yes, the takeover.
Literally, that's what it is. It's a takeover of
It really
weebs.
is.
Like,
I like it.
even after the rave, like everyone goes out at night, so you can tell who like left the rave and
Yeah.
who left the normie bars.
Yeah.
Bendo
not wrong.
Nintendo, guys, I'm crafting a cosplay during Cosplay Cave too. Oh my goodness! Come here, show everyone your cosplay. Bendo Nintendo. Bendo Nintendo will make his entrance right now. Bendo, show us your cosplay. Can you see him?
I love it. Just
It's for his. Does Luigi have a stash? No. Go back! I love how Julian just left the computer unattended with all the chat going off, as it probably is, you know, because Ben just walked on screen, goes and grabs his camera, comes back, is now switching his lens furiously.
I'm Doc Holiday from.
You're doing
Ooh.
the big crazy eyes. Oh my god.
Oh man, cosplay cave moments.
Photo shoot midstream.
We're starting the car karaoke right now. This is the rhythm of the night. Okay, we're done. Sometimes I like to joke about like, okay, what are those like really annoying songs that play at like weddings all the time? And just like go over those.
Oof.
What's another one? We were talking about it last week.
What?
Okay, now I need to
I
like
should-
act like the camera's not there.
I should also act like I know how to cosplay.
But you do.
You do. Don't even.
But like you guys are working on your wigs and stuff, and I'm just here kind of like, wow.
Wigs.
But we're
hair,
learning.
Animu.
Animu.
Okay, question. So, before the stream started, I mentioned that you would make like a super good hiccup.
Yeah.
So you said there's a story behind that.
We're ready.
And now that we're live, what a better time than ever to
Well-
tackle about it.
Fun fact, I already cosplayed as Hiccup before.
She wants to see now.
I don't know if there's any pictures.
Excuse me?
It might be on the Facebook page, like way down there, because this was one of the first costumes that I kind of like actually had a hand in sort of putting together.
So which version of Hiccup did you do?
I went as the original Hiccup, because I
How to
think
Train Your Dragon prior to losing limb?
yes.
Okay.
Because back then, I'm trying to think which How to Train Your Dragon we were at. We may have only been at one, maybe two. Yeah, I did that one because it's kind of.
Was it the green t-shirt?
The green with
Okay, so that's one.
the brown kind of over top. Turned out okay.
It probably looks great.
Probably does.
See,
And he's just
I-
being very
I
modest.
should
Because it's like, this is good.
I should
It's okay.
revisit it. Is the thing.
Excuse me, it's
Okay,
fantastic.
Eeyore.
See if I can find a picture of it actually. Hold on.
It's deep in the Facebook.
I'm going deep. We're going deep.
Don't question how much we want to find this photo of you as toothless, as Hiccup.
Oh, it'd be in the. I think it's in the Facebook.
Oh, the Facebook. Okay, we're going Facebook now.
But yeah.
See if we can do this.
That's awesome though. Like I didn't realize how big the franchise's pull was until I went to Montreal Comic Con this weekend, and I was like, freaking Hiccups everywhere.
Well, and Astrids. There's.
There was like
Tons of
4
Astrids.
Astrids on Sunday. I was like, Astrid, come over here. I need
I'm actually curious because I think there are.
We're going deep.
We're
We're going deep.
deep. Find it now. We will find it. He's kind of like, please no.
Yeah, there's the putting it on. I don't know if there's any.
Oh my gosh, can I see?
So
the
here's
full
him putting it
preview?
on.
Oh my gosh, it's adorable.
No.
I don't know if you can see that or not.
No. No.
It's a little like,
Is it glare? E?
Is there one in the costume? Because that was just.
I don't know.
You were
Hold
just
on.
like cost testing.
Yeah, let's see if we can find.
This was like. I think very early, even before I started sewing too.
See if we can.
You were
find.
probably just like cost testing the fabric and stuff.
It was a toss up between Hiccup and Kevin Bacon cosplay. 'Cause I get that a lot.
I like
I
it.
don't. I see like progress pictures, but I don't.
Yeah, no, I think because I don't know. I
You
didn't-
weren't too proud of
Gave
it?
up?
You didn't want a picture in it?
Now, if I could go back, I would redo it, and then maybe.
If you could turn back time.
Perfect.
But yeah, no, I feel that. Like I've had those moments where I'm like, I should have really taken a photo in that cosplay, but I was so not proud of it in the moment.
So, and I think I just remembered what the rest of the story was. So,
Oh?
it was around then that I kind of found out what masquerades were,
Oh, okay.
and I decided to enter the masquerade with a friend of mine who was going as Astrid.
Huh?
And we were gonna enter it, and I guess like the costumes were kind of basic. There was a lot of like bot stuff, so I didn't really understand a lot of the rules of the masquerade.
Okay.
So
this is gonna be a spicy
I don't
story.
know. I think I think the whole thing just ended up being very like kind of awkward because there was the awkward like on stage battle scene that you hadn't rehearsed a whole bunch. There was the whole like there wasn't a whole lot going on, and just in hindsight I was like
You know what would have been a super cool skit? You losing a limb.
Ooh.
And then like unveiling your
leg.
or
like having,
and then
like,
having a
someone
toothless
catching it.
help you.
I need that's something. I need a toothless.
Toothless?
I need a toothless. And a good leg. And a good leg.
But it's like I saw you and like that's what
you
came to
instantly thought
mind.
of, yeah.
It's like if you guys were at our panel at Montreal Comic Con, or you can watch the video. I think we'll put it up at some point. We were interviewing Nibu Cosplay and Mao Chan. Mao does a lot of judging for masquerades in the Montreal area, and she was saying like one tip she gives to cosplayers when they start, or even just in general, is that try to pick a character. If you're doubting your like who to pick, try to pick someone you have some kind of resemblance to as well, so it'll help you out when you're trying to like. Because sometimes I'll notice like I just don't have the face shape, like it just. Like I'll wear the costume, it might look impeccable, but at the same time, yeah. Oh my gosh, check out the photo that we took.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Fantastic.
It's perfect. Like,
Awkward
how was Cosplay
potato
Cave,
just-
guys?
Yeah, it was wonderful. It was this, basically.
10 on 10 would recommend.
Good
Oh,
stuff,
man.
good stuff.
All the good stuff. Only the good stuff. But yeah, so it's my obsession with how to changing.
Yeah. I wonder if I could do like one of the newer hiccups or well.
That'd be fun.
Oh my
From,
gosh,
like,
we did
older ones.
adult hiccup.
Because
With
you're an
adult
adult, right?
I'm
Astrid.
sort of an adult.
And have some
Someday.
babies. They have babies. If you haven't watched Hidden,
I've only seen the first one.
watch 2 and watch 3.
Two's pretty good. I haven't seen 3 yet.
It's like the one with Light Fury. It's really cute. I
Well,
definitely
now
cried.
isn't there a fourth one?
No, it's the third.
Okay.
The one that came out. They just have so much extra content of like Netflix shows and this little featurette movie because there's so many fans of it. Like
hard
I've
to keep
seen
up with.
little girls and little boys, like children. You know the way they look at like princesses?
Yeah, look at that.
They were like, oh my god, hiccup! And they're like, hiccup! And I was like, oh,
That's
this
awesome.
is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Maybe I gotta think maybe I'll do hiccup again.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like, it surprised me because, like, I don't know, I didn't expect that.
Oh, you
'cause-
already did it, or?
No, that like kids,
Kids, yeah.
were like super into it, and I was like, it's a Pixar movie, right? But then again, it's a Pixar movie. It's like not that far from Disney.
Exactly.
So
It's also kind of, I guess, kind of geared towards younger audience a little bit too. So
Yeah.
even though all of us adults kind of,
like it, get
like
emotionally
it.
invested.
Yeah,
in
like,
it and-
yes.
I definitely cried during the third movie because it's the last. Like it's the seal.
It's
It's
pretty.
done, which is also why I probably saw a lot of cosplays of it this year, is because it's the end. So, yeah, really cute stuff. Oh, we have another mustachio. More mustachios. Ooh, giveaway will open in 2 minutes, guys. And we're choosing one winner. It's gonna get both these amazing prints, so don't you miss out. Okay?
Gets aggressive.
Julian, can you write the command that people will have to use
I sure will.
on the screen
I'll have to
for
write
me?
something inspirational on mine.
I said never give up because Ryuko's a bit of a rebel. She goes against everything. So
Your eyes are
It was
so
like-
glistening in this photo. They're like,
yes.
Is that your real eyeballs?
Yes.
Okay.
I actually last year didn't wear any contacts because the year prior I wore a pair and they kind of like messed up my eyes a little bit because I had like a hard time putting contacts in to the point like they were constant like watering and stuff and they got really irritated. I'm like, I can't. So switched over and tried some new new brands this year and a lot of them are working out pretty well.
So what are the new brands that you're using now?
Oh God, I can't remember. It's a kitty brand. I've tried Pinky Paradise. The ones I got weren't vibrant enough on my eyes. So I also bought some from, I think it's like Oh My Kitty or something like that. Cute like black cat little logo. Anyway, really good stuff, really pops. You can see it from like miles away, it's awesome.
Oh My Kitty.
It's amazing, something like that. I'll have to send you a link or something.
Yeah.
It's really, really good stuff.
Cause like I'm at the point where I'm just buying contacts for fun now.
They got a lot of really good ones, so.
So like I
would
like
highly
to wear
recommend.
them, trick people. They're like, your eyes aren't green.
Or are they?
Really? Try me. Wink, wink.
As they're like poking your eye and it falls out.
So me and Carmen were talking about it because when she did her hiccup, she was wearing like green lenses, but she already has light eyes, so it looked so good on her eyes. But
it really popped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, because my eyes are dark, it still looked really good. Like I bought from the same company as she did, and I was like, damn, they do look really good. So when I bought them, I was super happy with them. Because with brown eyes, it's always a struggle.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Ugh. And my edit clip.
Yes.
Hooray! Incredible job. Okay, so this wig is like, look at this. Right? Yeah.
You can actually cut into that, eh? And then just put a little invisible strap.
Oh, that's not a horrible idea. But it kind of sucks. It's like on the other side, that's not
Not the same thing.
the same.
Is
yeah, it
your
kinda is, it kinda
wig
is.
centered? Like, is it not like off-centered or? So I've done that and I styled the wig and I regretted it. I was like, oh no, I gotta restyle it.
It might be a little offset.
Samus.
What do
That's
you
why
think?
like the hairdo is like really off and I'm like,
And you'd already styled the whole thing.
I already styled it, so I like just tilted a little bit and I'm like, this is awkward, but I look good, so
But it's
okay.
fine. Exactly. At the end of the day, if it looks good, like, and overall, it works.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, the giveaway is open. So use !cosplay in the chat to be able to win both of these amazing prints from our little guests. Come on, guests. What are you waiting for? I usually like sometimes like have my phone on and I'm in the chat,
Oh,
but not today. so
chatception.
if not, I would have entered myself.
Oh.
That would be cheating. I'm just kidding. I've never done that. The Emerald 97. Hi, gang. Just finished my dance class performance. How'd it go? How'd it go? What'd you dance to? What song did you dance to? That's what we want to know.
What style of dance do you do? Because I've done hip hop, a little bit of jazz. I want to get into ballet, but oof.
But ooh, for real.
Oof. A lot of discipline.
I'm wondering if they can do. I've had one scene from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure stuck in my head, and it's when they do the like the torture dance.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
It's
follow
it's
JoJo.
this really random scene, but there's a lot of I can't
Shimmy.
dance, so I'm wondering if
The torture dance.
I don't know, but the song's been stuck in my head.
Oh no, now I'm going to look it up when I'm done. I have to finish watching JoJo. I've only watched first season.
It's
I haven't seen any.
bizarre.
It is bizarre.
It's-
It's a mood. Like, yeah, no.
I watch it with a group of friends, and we're in, I think, like part 3 right now. I think right before Diamond is Unbreakable. I don't know. But my most recent cosplay from Anime North, I went as Kakyoin from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And I hadn't finished the series that he's a part of, but spoiler alert, I found out some really interesting things about my character.
Well,
Oh, no.
Yeah,
people just like came up to you and like
Yeah.
spoiled it.
This blank thing that happened to you was the saddest in the series. And I was like, womp womp.
Well, that was wonderful.
Wah,
That just
wah.
got ruined.
But I kind of knew, like, I think I'd heard that going in, but just the amount of people that came up to me at Anime North, just like, I'm so sorry, and all of this.
And you're like, oh, damn it.
Thank you. The JoJo cosplay community is super
It is
chill.
super,
I like
You'll
it.
see it at Otaku Throne. It might be a cosplay you want to bring with you.
I'm gonna bring Kekula
Okay,
with
good.
me. Yeah, because it was a
'Cause
lot of fun. And
It's
you
a cult following, dude. People will holla at you.
it's the best. And the poses are so fun
Oh,
to
they're
do.
They are.
The backwards like freaking things.
We're playing
The points.
footsies now? Is
Oh
that
yeah,
what's
we
going
are.
on?
It's part of the posing.
Oh.
Actually. Great. Oh, the Emerald 97 says, great. I actually was volunteering teaching kids music and dance, so we did a cute little kid song. I love the torture
Yes.
dance. It
Yes.
looks
Yes.
amazing animated.
It's okay.
Are you gonna teach your kids the
happy.
torture dance? You could also change
It sounds so bad, but,
But it's a cute
it's just like
dance.
this funky kind of dance. I don't know, with a really interesting song.
Okay.
That makes me happy. That they know.
Interesting. Teach the kids that. Oh man. It's kind of funny because the music kind of fits what you're doing.
He did it on purpose.
I like this. I like it.
Are we gonna start dancing now?
My God, this reminds me of Jazz the Jackrabbit.
I wish I could dance better.
Oh, you do anything. Just
Yeah, but you've seen me at the raves. I'm like,
You've seen me at the rave.
you've seen me at the raves. I'm just
There you go. Just let it out. Just,
I can't do it.
That reminds me of
My
my
favorite thing.
YetiCon rave. Did you guys
That
go
was
to the
fun.
YetiCon rave?
I
Oh
was
my
chilling
God.
in one of the flamingos on the side.
great. In the back, just like
Hilarious.
raving hard. And then some friends came in. And we like went over to a section. They're like raving even harder. And then different DJ went on. And everyone's like, hey, we're gonna like jump like 7 or 8 times to like the left and the right. Okay, we're gonna like go.
Oh,
I remember
God,
that.
I was like,
I remember
left,
that.
left,
Awesome.
Yeah.
left,
We're all
right,
like going,
right,
like
right.
everyone at the exact same time. It was like boom, boom, boom. It was like, yeah.
See,
kept
that I
going
was
back
good
and-
at.
that
There was
awesome.
very easy directions to follow.
You were like, I can do
Yeah.
this, I can do this. Okay, now we're jumping in. Everyone says Jazz, the Jackrabbit,
I just totally.
the math games.
I don't know if there was math games, but like you kind of like went through a dungeon. You collected coins and stuff, and you had oh my God, what's the other one's name? I know Jazz. Oh, I'm so bad. My husband's gonna kill me. I don't think it was a math game. I think it was just like a little dungeon game. You went around, like kind of like Mario 64. You just kind of keep going until you get to the end, and new level happens. And
From what are you talking about?
Jazz the Jackrabbit.
I don't know what that is.
No, it's like those old little games where you have like, I don't know, the 3 little buttons on the keyboard and the one that goes up and you go left and right and you get a bounce with like the space bar. And
Is that what they were
Old
trying
stuff.
to get us to do? Is that what Urbana, is that what you're saying? That the DJ who was telling us to jump right and left was like trying to make us do that?
maybe. I mean, there are games like that.
Because one of you had mentioned that song sounds like Jazz the Jackrabbit.
Oh!
Okay, that's-
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna
Je
s-
comprends maintenant.
I was gonna say, when I think of like the old school computer games, like the math games and stuff like that, I always think of Putt Putt.
Putt-putt, hey. I think of the fish one there. What's his name? The
That
yellow
also
fish
sounds familiar.
and his little green friend. They go on like a million adventures together.
That sounds familiar.
It
All I
does.
remember is Putt Putt. Putt Putt goes to the moon.
Putt Putt, what kind of character was it?
Yes.
Love Putt Putt! The Zolak.
The Soul-ette good taste.
Bless you, Sammy.
Oh, it's one of your friends?
Yeah,
Oh.
I recognize the name. I'm
I was
like,
like,
I
they
know who you are.
things, but they know. I feel like.
So now
Okay.
that you've gotten more done,
So
I'm
now that you
curious
can
what's going
kind of
on here.
see what's going on. Probably. Do you
So,
still have that other? Can I steal the wig hat for a second?
Oh yeah. Weekend.
so you're basically just making it wider?
I'm just taking them right off, and then I'm gonna resew them right back on. But I need to move them because where they are right now, they're not doing what I need them to do. So I'm trying to like spread that out.
Interesting.
So this is what it originally looked like.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing is I'm just taking all the little stitching off of these guys so I can take these apart and then re-sew these back on because like I said, she doesn't have, you can get right in there. So what I'm doing is I'm taking all the wefts off of these bad boys so I can take all the wefts off, re-sew them back on because the wig that I have right now does not have bangs and Anko has bangs, so we're gonna make that happen. That is the plan anyway. Oh boy, does that make sense? Do you have
It
questions?
makes a little bit of sense.
Okay.
It's blowing my mind.
It's like fabric, but with wigs.
Interesting.
Watching a YouTube video, I can't remember which one it was, but like this girl was pulling her wefts apart and she was like re-putting them back in some places and like doing things and I was like, so basically wig is like fabric and armor. I was like, okay. I was amazed. There's a lot you can do with wigs. A lot of people don't think that, right? They just think, oh, you know, just brush it out, curl it, and do a few little things. And then you get into like those Arta challenges there, the iron challenges.
The iron wig.
Yeah, those are really cool.
I love watching those.
There's like some of them are so nice afterwards. Like,
And I'm like,
be
I
that
wish I
talented.
had your powers.
right? Just gonna leave that right up there. You guys have all the wigs now to look at.
Very nice.
I might just pull her head off soon.
Thank you for the goodies.
Thank you.
No problem.
Guys, don't forget to join the
Yes,
giveaway
sorry.
with hashtag cosplay in the chat if you're just joining us. Also, don't forget to follow our channel. We have other shows on Beanduck, like Depth of Field, like Friend Request with our lovely Julian.
You might be able to get. Do you have anything thinner than that?
No, that's
No?
why. So what I'm gonna do for this week is I think I'm just gonna use a clip, keep
Okay.
that back for the rest of the week, take it apart next week, see how it turned out, and then like bring a better comb
Okay.
to actually tease with because it's not that
If you have
great.
something, yeah, a little thinner than this, it would do really well.
It's giving it a bit of volume.
Oh god, yeah.
It's-
Teasing goes a long way.
It's
Even those regular.
I'm gonna
like-
have to trim it too. I need to get like a scissor cut wig. Yeah.
So, funny story, after winning the Masquerade at Montreal Comic Con, I noticed they gave me one of these, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, that's for like separating the hair and stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't used any of that. I'm currently using knitting needles to separate, because they have the little
Really?
hooks on the end, so you can actually like lift it, pull it aside and stuff, and like do more intricate designs and stuff with it. Especially
Okay.
when you need to like get things to, oh my god, there's a word for that, I'm blanking out.
Got this.
Weaving, there we go. You can like weave them on top and stuff. You can make really cool stuff. You can hide that that ugly wig cap underneath.
Oh, this is.
So if you want to get creative and you don't have an Arta comb, knitting needles, my dudes. Knitting needles.
Were you nervous going up on stage?
Oh my god, yes. I was like the whole day and like the whole week building up, I was like,
Why am I doing this?
what am I doing? Why? Because I haven't been on stage in so long. Like I've done like the little Kotakon and stuff, and but like full on like performances, I haven't done anything since I was like in hip hop.
Well, and like
14, dancing.
you did quite a lot. It wasn't just a walk on. You had
No,
your.
I did not want to do just a walk on for Demona. I was like, we got to make it amazing. It's got to be fantastic. I want everyone talking about it, and I want to be super proud.
Well, I think it all.
Were
All
you
right.
happy in the end?
I was. Honestly, I'm still shook from it. I'm still like rewatching the video with my friend gave to me, and I'm like,
And you won 2
Wow.
awards.
I
Which
know.
is pretty sweet.
thank you so much.
Well earned.
So what were the rewards for Montreal Comic Con? That's great.
The rewards, I think we mentioned this. Was it on stream or was this out of stream? I can't remember now.
off.
Okay, well, just in case, I won Best Personification and Best Morphology.
Oh, what were the prizes? Sorry.
Oh, the prizes! Oh man, what am I doing?
The
Wow.
prizes.
The little
What
comb.
were
So I won the comb.
A little comb.
Hey, I won 2 wig caps. I won a wig head. I won a $25 Arta certificate,
Yo, that's pretty sick.
a bunch of like little stickers, one that I currently have on my phone because me and my fiance have the exact same phone, so now he knows which one's mine. Yeah, so it's really cute. What else did I get? Or was that everything? I think that's everything.
Glory.
Glory, yeah. It's good
And
stuff.
glory and pride.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Very
I was
much
always
so.
scared to do masquerades. My first wasn't really a masquerade. It was more of like a contest.
Yeah,
Because it
mine
was
too.
DreamHack. Already? Wow. Okay, guys, we already have the winner. And the winner is... the Emerald 97! It's because of that dance class that you just taught. It was meant to be. So you won both of these lovely prints, and B'tak is going to be signing his at the end of the stream. So, he'll leave a
I can
nice
write
note.
something inspirational. I don't know.
Maybe
I'll draw. I'll draw this. I'll draw. Like,
in like
Yeah.
motion, like
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, you have like different
Stick
little
man.
guys. Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, bless.
Man,
cool.
what time is it? It's like flying by. Every time, like even with our panels, like I was like, oh God, our panels are 45 minutes? Like, snap. And I was like, oh, it's gonna fly by. 45 minutes flew by. Just like every week, 2 hours, literally it's just like, where's the time gone?
It's just gone.
Literally.
Gone.
God. You guys need to drive home.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, it's
He's driving, so.
Big journey.
I'm just the company.
How long is the drive? You said
For him, 2 hours to get home, maybe 2.5, me about an hour.
Okay.
Depending on traffic, detours, whatever else is happening.
That's so funny because I live like far east in Montreal. We're like central west right now. And it takes me like an hour and a half to get home after stream. So like I think about that and I'm like, yeah, like once I finally like get ready to like, you know, I'll make my lunch, you know, do a couple things at home, you'll be home. Basically.
Basically, yeah.
Ah, so sad. I need to move.
It's gonna be good. The long drive, especially to cons or wherever you're going, it's good for like catching up on podcasts and stuff too.
Ooh, I listen to a lot of podcasts, so I feel that.
Are you gonna make a template?
Yeah. I'm gonna make my glorious templates out of newspapers because that's how I roll. I mean, I get newspaper for free, so why not? It's a little more challenging to work with because
Especially
it
with the longer
moves
ones.
the longer stuff, but it works. And if you're struggling to find something to transfer patterns or make patterns on, I'd highly recommend newspaper as long as you have patience. Just take your time with it. Don't rush ever. Never rush. And you'll be fine.
Never rush.
Never rush ever.
Con crunches though.
Oof. I try not to, but once in a blue moon it happens. Cape. Cough, cough.
What was like your biggest con crunch?
My biggest con crunch. Oh man.
Like the most stuff to do in the least amount of time kind of thing.
That one.
That man's right
That
there.
one.
Hope.
Yeah.
Lovely Hope.
It,
I think my most recent one actually for Demona for Cape, because I had to do the entire like hand sewing on the inside of the vinyl and the top part of the wing, and then the inside, outside, inside, because I didn't do that yet. I was trying so hard. I'm like, I can do that in a few hours, and I had to work like more hours that week too because happens, you know, you work doubles and
life.
stuff, because life. And I was like, okay, I should be fine. Get that done like 4, maybe 5 hours. Took me all night. I finished literally the morning of, and I was like, good enough.
Oh my gosh.
That's basically me.
Good enough.
Good enough.
I've totally done that before. I literally, yeah.
But I wasn't entering her yet or anything. It was just like, see the comfort level, see what needs to be fixed, what needs to be altered. That's how I figured out the crown needed to be fixed because the crown kept falling down on my face while I was trying to take pictures. So for Montreal Comic Con, I figured, okay, let's not have that happen. I just kind of stuck a piece of Velcro up into the wig, had it come down, and then on the back of the crown, there's also a piece of Velcro, so it just stays put. Don't move. Way to go. Stay.
Don't move though. Oh god.
I can move, but it doesn't move.
Oh,
I
okay,
was able
okay,
to
okay.
like run around and stuff and just be like,
So that's kind of what I need? I need the flail proof.
You need the frail flip.
Because,
I have a
like,
lot of that going on.
I'll lose it, literally. Okay, I'm super interested to see how you do this.
So I like to visualize the patterns and start from the middle as my point and then work my way out. So this is your halfway point. This is my back right now. I'm gonna do my measurements out this way. That way I get exactly what I need at that point, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's how I roll.
Okay, and what are you making right now?
Back pattern probably start off with for the jacket.
Okay.
So I'll probably extend it and then add on my other patterns just with a little bit of painter's tape, try her on, see how it feels. Is it long enough? Do I need to add more? The beauty of it is
try on the newspaper?
I do. I wish I brought my rain one because I have the really long pieces for rain from Tales of Symphonia. And I'm just jiggling in it. I'm like, it works!
I have newspaper all over my body.
Yeah!
Hey man, it's a mood.
It is a mood. And
So you
actually,
just crinkle, 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 crinkle. Oh man.
and it works. It's awesome. I end up keeping all the ones that turn out really nice and then I reuse them for other things. If I have a tight fit shirt pattern, I just transfer it onto here, roll it up for a day, throw it into my little box of goodies and then pull it out and then transfer that on my other fabric and I'm good to go.
oh
It's
my
done.
gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I never thought about this.
You can even get a little portfolio. Just kind of throw all your patterns in there too.
Oh, and it takes
keep
up
them-
less room because
It
it's more
does.
foldable.
Pat it, throw it away. Don't gotta worry about it.
Oh, the Emerald 97 says, what was the most frustrating part of a cosplay that you've ever done? Oh.
We'll go you first.
Stab?
It's gonna have to be something with hope.
Hope.
I'm just trying to remember. That whole costume was really stressful. I think it was. I think it's just all the weird, awkward pouches he has on him, because they all have belts running across them.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
The bottom section had rivets. I think each strand that kind of went down had at least 3 different buckle types in them. It was just kind of the sticking true to the detail while also being able to have it on the body without it weighing too much and everything. Yeah, those sucked. And trying to feed certain sections through the sewing machine too, because it's all out of vinyl. And then I put some foam in the pouches to
Yeah,
make
because they
them.
look foolish.
Yeah, it just was very, very stressful. I remember sewing, riveting, and then making sure the buckles were on there.
But did you sew the foam? Did you go over the sewing machine with the foam?
No, so
Okay.
I'm trying to remember now, but so
Been quite a while.
I sewed the pockets to what they needed to look like, and then I cut the foam so that it could fit in.
Okay.
And then most of them had to have one of those red kind of belts go over top of it. So, yeah, no, you shape it, and then you get the red to kind of go over top. The red also sucked because they're really thin pieces, and sometimes the machine, for whatever reason, the needles weren't working well with the fabric for it, and
It was a nightmare.
de-stitching tool is for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Redo.
Yeah.
De-stitch. Redo. Over and over.
Yeah.
It looks good though, man.
Thank you.
You put all the details of the straps over it too. The, what do you call those? The silver.
The little rivets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any rivet he had, any sort of kind of ribbon. It's not a ribbon, but whatever he had, it needed to be on there. So, and a lot of it shouldn't have worked, but I'm glad it did.
It looked
It did.
fantastic.
Thank you.
Did you go on a masquerade with that cosplay? Okay, that's
Yeah.
why every
Yes,
detail
you
has
That,
to be meticulous.
that was the costume that actually got me into Artisan. I think I entered Artisan and I won Best Attention to Details for that one.
So when you enter a masquerade, do you choose your level?
You can enter anything, I think, but I think if you're too good for the one that you're in, you can be bumped up by the judges.
Okay.
Yeah, you can enter whatever level, but since that one won an artisan award, I now can't enter like novice or journeyman. It has to be artisan or up. And usually when you win a certain amount in one category, it automatically moves you to the next one. Like they
Okay.
bump you up.
That's what I thought.
So, yeah.
That's awesome though. I've never done like an official masquerade. Maybe one day. I don't think I would. Beanduck, yo, those some good prices.
Right?
Ooh, love that patio set. It's so funny because when you were making the pattern, that's all I was looking at.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like,
You get
is there a hot
distracted.
tub?
There could be. There's some nice
I
beds
just want a
though.
hot tub, man.
I mean, these are pretty nice.
there's like a little fountain.
pots.
There's like a little makeshift playhouse.
This is why it takes so long to get anything done cosplay-wise.
get
'cause
distracted.
there's like all these
We're
details
so
and stuff.
distracted, man. Oh, the Emerald 97 says never did a cosplay, but I have made my own Halloween costumes. So the gateway drug to cosplay, basically. Yeah. But the sewing, the zipper was tough. My machine did not want to cooperate.
That's a mood.
right?
Zippers rarely ever cooperate, even with like a janky fly like this. It never.
A janky fly.
Janky fly.
I love it.
Are you gonna put a button
Yes.
top? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, there's some extra little.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna put a button there and I still have to sew on the belt loops for
Okay,
I guess,
right.
the front section of it.
So, can you show us your jeans actually? Sorry, I'm like smacking you with the comb you won. You won me!
So they're not totally finished, but I don't know which camera to
Ooh.
I think it's that one.
put this one.
We'll
But,
leave
like,
them right on
so-
top so we can see, because they can see patios.
The issue with
They can
Leon's
see patios.
the issue with Leon's jeans is all the pictures kind of show them differently. Sometimes they look like gray cargo pants. Sometimes they look like blue denim jeans. And so I kind of had to kind of pick which one I was going to do.
Yeah.
And I went with more of a dark blue kind of denim look, but it still got like the cargo
Esque to
aesthetic.
it.
Yeah.
I really love the fabric choice you have here because the game is so pixelated. This kind of adds to that, so I really like that. That was a cool touch.
And you even made pockets. Oh, but they're fake pockets.
No!
No one has to know.
Okay, no one will know. Wait.
These ones
That's
are real.
real.
These are cell phone holders.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly what I was
cell phone and
saying.
wallet
Like you
holders.
have to have
Yeah.
like some sort of functional
Yeah.
aspect to it.
His coat, he's got these two kind of pockets on the side front here. Those I'm gonna make real because that's
Photos.
gonna be
Yeah.
a good coat.
Yeah,
Those
because
are
you
gonna
can
be-
also put your hands in it and you can do some poses with it.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's part of it too.
Yeah, nice aesthetic.
The pants too. I started these last summer, and then I sort of like real life hit, and I stopped doing cosplay kind of for a long time.
No.
And then I only started picking this back up, I guess, the months before Anime North, really.
Like this year?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So I finished the pants really, and then I started going to the coat. The coat's been a headache, but
Yeah. I
But
can
it looks
imagine.
fantastic. You should be very proud of yourself.
You should.
I'll be happy when it's finished.
This thing is amazing. Fake pockets are always sad, says everyone. You're like, fucking no.
I know.
I strive for Kim Possible. I'm like, okay, we're actually gonna make these work, and so they did.
You made your cargo pants.
Made my cargo pants.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Because that's what I saw.
They
you-
look like it, but they're like just simple fabric. I just found it looks close enough. I'm like, it works, it works.
Are you gonna wear those pants on the regular basis?
I could, because they're really,
Right?
they're so comfy. I was like, yeah.
Because most people with Kim Possible cosplays just like use normal clothes. You know what I mean?
It works though. It
Yeah.
works because it's supposed to be kind of like normal-ish clothes.
Right.
So I was like, I'm gonna be different.
I'm gonna make all my costumes.
Yeah.
Oh, the Emerald 97. Where's the craziest place you put? Wait.
You put in pockets. I heard of some people putting hidden pockets all
Oh.
over. Yes, that is a thing in cosplay.
What was like your most hidden pocket or like little?
Do you have any?
Well, I don't sew many. Oh God, I don't sew many pockets. I'm
No?
trying to think. What have I done?
He's like, I avoid pockets.
Oh God. it's sad to say, but I think these are the first pockets I.
It's not sad at all. They're fantastic.
But like, aren't some of
Wait,
these
no,
like,
yes,
Hope.
those are
Right?
pockets. You just can't really access them, but they function like they should.
Can you hold stuff in? Like, yeah, you can put stuff in it. Can you fit a phone in there?
You could.
But
I
you
don't.
didn't?
To be honestly, I don't know. Like, so the one on top here, you can fit quite a lot of stuff in there. You can fit like a mini thermos if you wanted to. It's just I think I sewed everything down, so I don't know if you can actually
open.
Get it.
open it. But the whole thing, like, I had to
Function
put
solution.
foam and stuff in there, so it.
So it will
works.
hold its shape.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's probably, to answer the question, the top one was ridiculously dumb because it's a weird shape. But
Yeah, it's like that.
It's awesome.
yeah.
Well, you can fit a flask in it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Behind the corner.
You could.
Practicality number uno. Hey man, the Thor, the guy who was cosplaying Thor, he had done Mad Eye Moody the day after. And so the first day he had like a can of beer because he was like Fat Thor walking around drinking. It was water though. And the second day he was Mad Eye Moody and he's just like, hey look, I have some more water on me. And he pulled out his flask and it wasn't Polyjuice Potion, it was water. And I was like, you see, it's all about like finding ways to.
It wasn't Polyjuice.
That's what it was supposed to be if he was gonna be screen accurate. God. Okay, moving on. But there were so many Harry Potter cosplayers this weekend.
I know.
It made me so happy.
So happy to see all the teachers. That was such a good group.
So many people did professors.
Yeah.
I was like,
You don't see that too often. You normally just see like the students.
Yeah.
Or the bad guys.
yeah.
So that was awesome. Took me back.
So what was the craziest place you put pockets in your costumes?
Oh man, what did I put pockets in? Trying to like go through my cosplays now. I'm just thinking.
It might have not been something you thought about at the time and you never actually even added pockets to your cosplays. As long as they weren't fake pockets, because those are sad. Well, I mean, it's not a bad idea to put the fake pocket here and the real one there, because if you put something in this pocket, it'll show, whereas here,
Not so much. Yeah. I've added in pockets for friends because they're like, hey, so I need a place to put my phone because I can't carry anything. I'm like, that's fair, that's fair. So we put like pockets in the back, put pockets on the side a little bit. Or for one friend, I actually made her like a full like pouches almost. And
Yeah.
she puts like snacks in it. She has
Like
like
a
her
utility
phone.
belt.
Basically, yeah. I put like little pieces of cardboard on the inside and covered it with like a little bit of fabric and it's a cute little top to go on top. I wish I had thought of magnets. That would have been really cute. Just bloop.
they sell them now at the dollar store. It's like super easy to find, like just a magnet, like
Yeah.
the aluminum side or whatever it is, and the magnet side, like you could just stick together.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I have to do a bunch of those for this costume because I'm gonna do all of his belts and
Magnets?
stuff.
Okay.
So like his
oh,
holsters.
magnets?
Or well, no, like holsters, but to kind of like if you have a pocket to do like the flap and then the kind of like have a magnet.
Might I make a suggestion? Do not buy ceramic magnets. I bought ceramic and they clipped together once and they smacked and they're crumbled pieces now.
Oh.
What?
Don't do it.
Kind of weird.
Ceramic
That's weird
too,
though. Like why?
it's ceramic. That's why though.
But like magnets?
I know.
Come on.
What have I done? Because I'd put some into Damona's wings because they're supposed to collapse in front of me. And I'd put them like enough foam in between so they wouldn't, but there wasn't enough attraction because of it. So I pulled them closer to the edge, but then they collapsed and there was no foam there yet. So I was like, oh no, look back and they're all like crumbled. Yeah, I was like, ugh.
Did you end up doing it though?
I can
putting
still
it-
bring it around and I can make it like together, but I have to hold it.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to like build something so I can like clamp them or something or like clip. That'd be
Okay.
kind of cool, you know.
I like that.
Ideas, maybe. Who knows?
Arizona, one of the women I know does Mad Con Mom, and she has the 1, 2, 6 rule, 1 shower, 2 meals, 6 hours sleep as minimums.
That is a good thing to live by as a cosplayer during con crunch especially. Oh my god, because I will skip out on food because cosplay needs to get done. I will skip out on shower because again, cosplay needs to be done. And I won't get any sleep the night before con because
That's very
con
true.
crunch. Cosplay got to
Same.
get done.
And
So,
then you
but
look-
then the next day, you know, after it's done, you will do the shower, we'll do more sleep for the Saturday, and then eat, because you know that's important, right?
Yeah, the
Eating.
eating's so important,
It
and I
is.
know a lot of cosplayers tend to eat less when there's a con coming up, or even at the con. I do it all the time too. But like when I was making that outfit, actually, I was not eating a whole lot because that's time away from doing this. So you like
Yeah, I've been
very
there.
important to eat.
It is.
Yes.
Shouldn't struggle for your cosplays.
Yeah,
Don't rush
and
your
water.
cosplays.
Like,
Yeah.
especially
Very
during
important.
conventions. Like, you don't realize it, but then you start realizing, okay, my head, my face, kind of hurting, my lips are a little dry. And like,
You feel uncomfortable and hot and gross. Yeah.
the Emerald 97 magnets, how do they work?
I don't know. I'm gonna say magic.
I
You
get
know,
that.
they just, they clap and they go together and you need to pull and they can come apart.
Yeah.
Science.
Emerald,
This
I
is
get
why
you on that
I'm
one.
hired.
To
A
explain
new
things.
stream with Rosie. Science made easy.
I love it. Please do. I will watch.
Good God.
#1 subscriber right here.
Yay! So today on Science with Rosie,
Oh my
we're
God.
gonna be
Oh my god.
so glad we met. No, I am. I used to go to a science like camp, and we made like gummy, like jelly, like slime. Slime.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a word.
Is that the one where you like press on, it gets really hard, and then you go to like pick it up, and like it's really like soft, and it like. I love that. That was so
But it
much
smells
fun.
like
It does smell like bum.
No, I lost one of my things.
Oh, we should have recorded these measurements. I haven't done my measurements in a while.
You're
Oh
not
my God, I
using
lost
another
it.
pattern for this?
No, this one's gonna be different.
There's, like,
because
hair-
of the seams in the show. I kind of want to follow that more, so I'm gonna try and make it work. Some places I might have to like tweak it a little bit, but for the most part, yeah, I like to make it as accurate as possible.
I guess I have to make another one now.
Oh damn!
If you guys want to take advantage of our lovely sponsorship by Artawix Canada, you can use the code ARTABEAN. Okay, I'm gonna talk normal. You can use the code ARTABEAN. You can snag yourself some amazing foam clay, which I really like. Yeah, my stuff came out like super good. I don't even need to, I was very meticulous when I made them, so like, they look good. I'll probably just prime it and use them as is.
Nice.
You know, if I didn't, literally, I keep losing pieces.
We'll have a look after.
Mommy, help me. It has to be here somewhere. It's probably on my chair.
I don't know. It's all in your lap or in
But
a
if
pocket.
you guys want, you can use our code ARTABEAN on the Artawix Canada website and get $10 off your $50 purchase of, you know, just foam clay because you lose all the things you make. So you need to buy a new batch of foam clay.
Is that the motto for the foam clay? You lose all the
It
things
is
you make.
now.
You lose all the things you make, but they were cool before you lost them. Now
So
they don't
make some
exist.
more.
Yeah, no, it was actually super easy to use, and I'm really.
Do you mind if I look at the
Yes. So this is gonna be for like her headpiece.
Oh, the little pieces that stick like the little barrettes.
Yes.
Oh, and they're so light.
Right?
little, like-
They're super light.
I just got it.
Zing!
What did he say? What did he say? I missed the joke. I missed the joke.
She's like, oh, little barrettes. I'm like, little brats.
I love little breads. Bread. Cheesy bread.
These are really
Oh,
nice.
cosplayers.
They're so
We're so weird.
Do you have the other barrettes?
Oh, good God!
I put it back there.
Okay.
There's only 5 minutes left. Okay, so I'm not gonna make the missing pieces. I'm gonna try to find them.
Oh no, I didn't
And this
draw
time
down the
I will
things
put them in a
Oh no, I
Ziploc.
mean you got time. Don't stop
Believing.
believing.
Hold on to the feeling. Speaking about not stopping to believe it, thank you guys for coming all this way to see us and be on the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
You don't need to shake my hand. We're friends now. We're not professionals.
Okay, well then we need a hug.
Yeah, we'll hug.
I'm not
Let's
connected.
hug.
I'm good.
Oh, no.
Let's hug.
Oh no.
He's like, this is a mic nightmare. He literally goes straight for the soundboard. And then you guys have a whole drive home, so be safe. And if you guys won't, please follow us.
Putting these on
That's
for you.
not an if you want. That's an Rosie's holding scissors again. Oh my God, I'm fearing for my life. Why has she not threatened us with scissors yet this entire stream? It's funny because I was talking about it during our panel, and I was like, no, but seriously. Oh no, while we were interviewing people, I was like, oh, y'all don't know me. Oh God, this is getting really dangerous. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh my. Oh God. Oh God. Nothing. I just wanted to make sure we didn't jump, so I yelled a little. Yeah. It worked. The emerald. So we heard yesterday about Eric wanting to be on and do his first cosplay.
Yeah.
He came to Montreal Comic Con and he was like super into it. He even came into our panel, our cosplay panel. That was awesome. Yeah, because you know he's into movies and all that thing, so that was cool. Just like having the support of like so many other cosplayers, like walking into our panel. A lot of friends too came by, so it was a lot of fun. Like Montreal Comic Con was a good time for us. Our whole team definitely enjoyed it. We're thinking about doing it again, maybe. Do it. And we can't wait to have that video out to you guys. So thank you to all the cosplayers too who took the time to like respond to us and be like, yeah, I'll be interviewed by this weird girl with the purple hair. Sure.
Let's do it.
Sure. So yeah, don't forget to follow us. And if you guys want, you can also subscribe to us and support our channel because we have tons of other shows as well. On Monday, we have Full Party with our lovely team of fun, exciting folks playing Exalted. And then on Tuesday at 6 p.m. we have Julian on with Friend Request, who will be playing video games with friends. You know. And then at 9 p.m. on Tuesday as well, we have Eric Cohen back on with a new guest on Depth of Field. Who will it be? We'll have to see. Speaking about Depth of Field, Eric got to do an interview, am I allowed to say? Is it Jesse? With Jesse Eisenberg? Many of you might have seen him in some movies. He's kind of an actor. He's kind of a bit popular. So I super fangirled, but we couldn't talk about it last week. They literally did the interview like right before Cosplay Cave. So I took a picture of a picture on Ben's phone of them interviewing him. And I was like, oh God, this is crazy. So if you guys want to catch that too, the video will be out soon. We're going to be posting it on our YouTube channel. So follow our YouTube channel as well. That's where we'll be posting the cosplay video. So if you were one of the cosplayers in the video, that's where you'll find it. So keep an eye out for that. And also, you know, Cosplay Cave is going to be back next week at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as per always, unless there's a tornado that like totally wipes out all of us before then. But we should be good. So thank you guys for coming back. Thank you guys for being on the show. And we'll see you all again next week where I try to finish this thing for once.